Recently, I've been noticing slight discomfort while drawing. It's nothing too serious, but as minor as it may be, I've noticed firsthand how slight discomforts when drawing can greatly affect the outcome of a drawing and ruin the overall experience gained. Hopefully these observations and adjustments in the way you draw will improve the marks you make and make the process more enjoyable. Welcome everyone, I'm a self-taught art student going through all the trials and tribulations one may go through when learning this fascinating and amazing craft. Please consider subscribing to stay up to date on my progress and let's improve together. Now back to the topic at hand. So first and foremost, the act of drawing is low-key physically straining on the body, especially if done wrong for extended periods of time. I started noticing discomforts in different areas of my body such as my neck, back, shoulders, and even my legs. I know that sounds crazy, but hear me out. Once these discomforts began to arise, I noticed multiple things start to happen. I first noticed how impatient I'd become while drawing, where my marks will become chicken scratchy, less thought out, and unintentional. The discomfort was causing a level of anxiety and uncertainty, leading me to rushing every stroke and eventually having a drawing I was less than satisfied with. It took a while for me to realize that my body was uncomfortable and I just needed to pause and readjust. I think the biggest cause of this discomfort was visibility. In school they taught us how to read and write from left to right. This conflicts with me heavily considering I'm left-handed. This issue is even more so present while drawing. Oftentimes my hand is blocking a lot of the drawing, so not being able to see what I'm doing led to bad posture in my neck, back, etc. I began to combat this by starting on the right side of the page, which is still something I'm getting used to. If you're right-handed and this is also an issue for you, you would have to do the opposite and start on the left side of your page. Another way that helped me with visibility was adjusting the way I held my pencil. Positioning my hand further up on the pencil moved my hand away from the paper, revealing more areas of the drawing. Having your hand higher up on the pencil also helps for a looser drawing, great for the earlier stages of a sketch. Not only did changing the position of my hand on the pencil help, but I also tend to change up the grip entirely. I have no method at the moment of what grip works best, it's all intuition. I'm thinking in what way can I hold my pencil to be comfortable and execute the mark I want to make. Being comfortable is the guideline that I'm looking for. Sometimes an adjustment in grip alone won't keep you comfortable depending on your drawing situation. For me, sometimes I have to lock my sketchbook in place if I'm recording, or if you're drawing on an easel. In these situations, I would have to shift my entire body in the way that's comfortable to execute a stroke. If I'm not recording, shifting and turning my page is the easiest solution as well, but I try not to do this as much. I'm not really sure why. Now with grip shifting came a new problem with comfortability that I noticed. I'll call this grip locking or position locking. There's times when I'm drawing where I find an adjustment that I was comfortable with, whether it's the way I hold my pencil or the way my body is positioned in relation to the page. I noticed I would try to lock myself in this position for extended periods of time, eventually causing discomfort again. So my realization after this is to constantly be body aware. While drawing, I'm always scanning my body, looking for any tension to release, and this awareness of body has helped the most. I found that the downtime from readjusting and releasing tension throughout my body gave me just enough time to sit back and look at my drawing to plan out the next stroke, or look back at my reference, which in turns give me a better experience and a drawing that I'm more satisfied with. The last point I want to make is the importance of stretching and stretching a lot. I try to do neck and arm mobility rotations as often as possible to minimize the amount of discomfort I have while drawing. Hopefully this video gave you something to consider while drawing. Try some of these observations the next time you draw and let me know how it goes in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.